Hello everyone and welcome to a new Inktober video. As you can see, I'm turning script on, my app for audiobooks for now. If you don't know anything about this, and by the way, I'm not sponsored or I don't even have an affiliate code. Script has a membership plan kind of similar to Kindle Unlimited for Amazon. The difference is that you can borrow anything. You can borrow ebooks but also audiobooks, which is kind of fun. During this drawing session, which was a very long one, I'll tell you why in a minute, I was listening to Legion, The Many Lives of Stephen Leeds by Brandon Sanderson. This is a type of near future sci-fi, let's say, and it's absolutely brilliant. It's a series of novellas and I've loved every second of it. I did not finish it during this stream, but I've since completed the audiobook and gave it a 5-star review because it's pretty much awesome. This is the day 8 prompt, which was star, and after a lot of deliberation I went with Dio Brando from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because the Joestar family had a star birthmark on their body, and Dio here is not technically part of the Joestar family, but let's say he somehow acquired that status by stealing someone's body. I'm not going to tell you any more about this because this is a series I think everyone needs to watch, because as we all know, everything is a JoJo's reference, so yeah, you should definitely watch it. I went with Dio because he's my favorite character in all this, I think. I don't think there's a character I enjoy more. Maybe the second JoJo, but not sure. Dio is a baddie. Apparently he is bisexual in canon, so, you know, he would be appealing for someone who writes a lot of LGBT fiction. But yeah, I just found the character very interesting and very compelling, so I went with him. It's not typical for me to love the baddie, especially when he's such a clear baddie. This is not Griffith and certainly not Reinhardt from Legends of the Galactic Heroes. So Dio is clearly bad and he has bad intentions, and there's no doubt about that, but I still enjoyed the character a lot, and this was my first time drawing him. I was really worried about how he turned out because the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure manga and anime have a very specific style of character. There are a lot of muscles. If you are a fan of Rambo, the movies, then that's kind of the style of these characters, like huge, very manly, super muscular and imposing, and they fight each other to the death, basically. It's a very tournament arc style of thing, and the entire show is a continuous tournament arc, let's say. And whoever's still alive at the end is, you know, still alive, not necessarily a winner. I think I did okay for the first time trying this. I liked the end result. I liked how it worked with the overall prompt, and this was a second week drawing. I only did 3 of them. At this point I was still following the prompts. I stopped soon after, and these 3 drawings, the days 8, 9 and 10 prompts, I did them all on a Saturday. I spent a few hours just drawing and catching up, but because I was so absorbed into it, I wasn't very good at turning the camera on and off, so for the second and third drawing I lost quite a few sections of the footage. It's not on camera, it's fine. It's fine. It happens. I'm sorry. And there was a lot of footage that I had to delete because of focusing issues. I wasn't paying much attention to the camera, which is wrong, but I just got absorbed into the whole drawing thing, especially with this character over here, especially with Dio. I was so focused on not messing it up completely that I forgot to check my camera and make sure it wasn't like trying to focus and failing. So yeah, still I got most of Dio. I did not get most of the other characters. So my Dio is almost done. I liked the general look of it, but then I decided I needed a black background to make him stand out more and to better reflect the way this image shows up in the actual anime. Again, I wish I had a better black pen or just straight up ink, but you know, this was my first attempt to do Inktober. I tried to use supplies I already have. I decided I liked it. I decided already that I'm doing it again next year, so next year I think I will have a very different approach. First of all, I'll have liquid inks. Second of all, I might go with a line and watercolor mix. I'm not sure yet, but that's probably what I'll be doing after seeing everybody and considering my style and what I like to do. I might do that. Or I might just stick with ink, but it will be liquid so I can do washes because I'm better with that and shading with that. But yeah, here is Dio. I hope you like it as much as I liked the end result of this. And if you haven't seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, check it out. It's quite unique and surprising and fun. Sort of fun in the end. Also, you might like the baddie, like I did, which is not weird at all. You're weird. I'm not weird. Okay? So, like I said, I completely messed up here, so I started recording when I was already doing the line work for this. This is Ein. It's a character from Cowboy Bebop, because you can't have any challenge that includes drawing with no Cowboy Bebop from me. I'm surprised I haven't drawn Spike yet. I don't think I will draw him for this Inktober, but I drew him a lot in the past. Ein was my choice for the Precious prompt. And if you're wondering why I went with a dog for such a prompt, well, let me tell you, Ein is actually extremely precious. He is a lab dog and he's extremely smart, and he cost like a huge fortune. Somehow he escaped the lab, got lost, and ended up with the Cowboy Bebop team, which makes perfect sense, especially after Ed comes into play. So yeah, I really adored this dog. It's my second dog for Inktober, obviously, because I drew my dog in the previous week. I had a fun time drawing him, and he didn't turn out perfect, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. I need to work on my animal drawing skills a bit more before I attempt something like this. But I was generally happy with the results, so yeah, I will forgive myself this time for all the inaccuracies. Again, this is turning into me prompting you to watch anime, but yes, if you haven't watched Cowboy Bebop, you definitely should. There's a reason why it's such a beloved classic, and I totally stand by it. My last drawing for the day is the one for the flowing prompt, and at this point I realized I was 10 days into Inktober and hadn't done anything that's vampire related. I mean, I did put out 3 books with vampires, and those were like the first books I ever published. Well, not all 3, but you know, the Bad Blood series. So I went with these gorgeous red lips and blood flowing off them, because why not? I had a lot of fun sketching this and then coloring in the super bright red lipstick that is pretty much the same color as the blood, and leaving the highlights out. I don't know, I just liked how this turned out. I liked the result I got. I feel like I did a pretty good job on it. I mean, it's not perfect, nothing I do is perfect because I'm a total noob, but I certainly enjoyed this a lot, and drawing the fangs and everything. And apparently everyone on Instagram agreed with me, because I think this is the second most liked post for Inktober. So yeah, it was a quick one. I'm sorry I missed some of the sketch. I didn't realize the camera wasn't on, because I took so many breaks during those, I don't know, 3-4 hours of drawing that day. So I think it was 4 to 5 hours, more realistically. But yeah, I had tons of fun. I hope you've enjoyed this too. And if you want more of my Inktober, I'll have a new video for you later this week. So make sure you subscribe and keep an eye on me on Instagram. And in the meantime, have fun, and I will see you all soon. Bye!